Emily is the daughter of Jennifer Morgan and Chuck Allen. Emily is involved in SGA, marching band, and is a manager for the wrestling team. Her favorite memory of high school so far is marching band competitions and traveling with the wrestling team. After graduation, Emily plans to attend college and pursue a career in the medical field. Miss Emily Allen. Emily is being escorted by sophomore prince Isaiah Jones.
to Waynesville Tiger basketball. It's court warming 2020 as the Parkview Vikings roll into town to take on your Waynesville Tigers. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, probably the biggest game in the Ozark Conference tonight. Parkview rolls into town to take on our Tigers.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to talk about a team that's kind of had our Tigers numbered the last few years. No, Coach Pills would love to come in here and get that W tonight to start putting a little bit back on the Vikings.
Well, I want to tell you, I had a chance to sit down and talk with Coach Pills a little bit about this game, and he talked about the conference right now. When you really look at the conference, Kickapoo's probably the team everybody's shooting at, but they're far from being a team that can't be beat. And then there's a group of teams right in there that need to position themselves for a chance to take this conference title. Parkview and Waynesville are in that group. That's what makes this game tonight so important.
All right, as you see the starting lineups being announced there, they got through the Parkview Vikings. As you see Michael Lewis. Zay MacArthur, number 11. Looks like Sheen Butler lost in there.
Jaden Smith there for the Tigers. And Eric Morris.
Talking with Eric, he's definitely excited for this game. I've been privileged to have Eric A+ tutoring with my history classes this semester, and we were chatting a little bit this morning. I know Eric's fired up and ready to go.
Well, I tell you, Matt, it's a different situation than we normally have. I don't remember another time during my time here at Waynesville. We came straight out of Christmas break into a court warming week.
Right.
And it's been a little bit. It's been a little different as far as getting the excitement built up. It took really, I think, until yesterday before you could really kind of feel, a lot of the excitement, a lot of the urgency. This is court warming today. With the pep assembly and the faculty. Kids volleyball game and stuff, it really got things kicked up. And
absolutely had a good time doing that this afternoon. The faculty staff volleyball game, and
you're going to be a little sore in the morning.
I might. I didn't get too involved, but then the pep assembly, as you mentioned, everything going on. Just a good time down here today at the high school. Ball tipped away and taken by the Vikings there. They give it to Taylor. Taylor's the man to keep an eye on tonight. Number 5, leading scorer. A guy that's scored well against us the past 2 seasons. Definitely a guy to keep an eye on. Parkview working it around on the outside. 3 ball goes up off the side of the rim, no good. Zay with the grab underneath. Zay brings it across half court, kicks it over, finds Morris on the left side. Back across we go. Lewis looks on the other side. It's like a little zone defense here to start the game.
Tigers spreading that floor out. They want to make Parkview step out and defend.
3 ball goes up from the outside. No good off the top of the glass, but that's going to be out of bounds off the hands of the Vikings. It's going to be Brazil that gets the last touch on that one, so the ball will stay with the Waynesville Tigers. Morris to inbound underneath. That's going to be tipped as it's thrown inbound, so the Tigers will keep possession.
Zay with a nice job there, recognizing the ball's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Tigers.
Inbounds to Michael Lewis, and Michael's going to bring it across half court, and here we
he's
go.
going to throw it away. Got it just out of the reach of Zay MacArthur. So
Going to have our first substitution of the game. Looks like Hunter O'Neill checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers.
About a minute and a half into the ball game here, Matt. We want to welcome all our viewers out there on the TTSN Sports Network, whether you're watching on Cable America or you're watching live via the Facebook.
Little jumper in the lane, and that one's going to go for Brazil.
And I told everybody last night during the TTSN Thursday night at the fights that, let us know where you're watching from. Send us a message. We didn't get the maps up here tonight. Matt, we didn't get here. I think Parkview had taken over the room. I can't say exactly where it is because it's a secret, but it's where the vault is.
Well, the TTSN vault.
Yeah, we can't let that kind of information get out to the general public. But we weren't able to get to our maps. We didn't want to let anyone from Parkview know where that vault was either. So,
all right, Tigers working around down here on the offensive end. 3 ball goes up, and it's good. Nice little pass across by Sheen right there.
Nice job by Hunter O'Neill right there to hold his ground. They're going to get a. They're going to call a foul. Well, they're going to call a foul on Sheen Butler Lawson there. That ball was loose and a lot of people grabbing for it.
All right. Vikings down here on this end. This is going to be Clark. Passes it off. Gets it to Brazil. Brazil kicks it off to the wing. 3 ball, no good. Pulled down.
Those of you scoring along with us at home, if you came down here to get a program to do that, some of the names in the program aren't matching up, and Matt's over here trying to feverishly work and get this corrected.
I've got it.
He has it. I don't, folks. He's got it. It's in his virtual mind trap there, so I don't.
Tigers, Eric Morris, nice little drive. Get a little position hard underneath. Put back.
Jaden gets a nice little touch on that putback.
Boy, really like the move of Eric right there, being able to back that ball down. Doesn't get the go, but Jaden to follow right there. Brazil for 3. Brazil, another one of those outside shooters that when you look at this game, everybody knows about Taylor, number 5, but Brazil having a very good year shooting as well. Tigers working around. Hunter O'Neill kicks it back out. Pass Eric Morris in the lane.
Don't believe Eric had any idea he was going to be that open when he turned around.
I don't either. Loose ball right there, picked up by Jaden.
The Tigers are going to try to slow it back down and get into an offensive rhythm. Eric turned around right there. He's 6 foot from the basket with nobody on him. That just doesn't happen.
No, especially against a team like Parkview. This is no slouch team. Is Eric Morris drains the 3. Puts the Tigers on top by 3 here. 3:40 left to play in the first quarter. Tigers on top 8-5. 3 ball goes up from the outside off the rim, no good, but we're going to get a putback and a foul call underneath.
Nobody from the Tigers rotated down to block out there. That's going to be another foul on Sheen Butler Lawson.
That's going to be the second on Sheen. It's going to send Clark to the line.
And Matt, that doesn't mean that was Sheen's rotation to get down there and block out. Sheen came from the opposite side trying to help out, and unfortunately got himself put in a bad position there, picked up his second foul.
Avant Hill, number 3, checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. They did award Clark the basket, so Clark's going to be at the line looking for the conventional 3-point play. Free throws up, and it's good. Just like that, Coach, we're knotted right back.
We're all knotted back up right here.
All right. Zay brings it across half-court line for the Tigers. Kicks off to Morris.
Once again, Tigers keeping it off
really
spread.
Spread that zone out. Morris now looks to drive inside. Oh, a little miscommunication. Looking for Jaden coming from the other side there.
Tigers think that ball was tipped. The referees don't think that ball was tipped. Jared Hyatt coming into the game for Eric Morris.
Clark inbounds. Taylor. Taylor's going to bring the ball across for the Parkview Vikings. Taylor back to Clark. 3 ball goes up from the outside, off the front of the rim, no good. Pulled down inside. Hunter O'Neill gets a hand on it, gets it over to Avant Hill.
Zay MacArthur's just going to bring it up slowly.
MacArthur brings it back across. Ooh,
I
like that move right there.
As I say that, Zay kicks it into another gear there.
Well,
not that I haven't seen that before out of Zay, but Zay's not
I
matching
like
up
that
with
right
what
there.
I'm saying here.
Well, because several trips down the floor, Parkview seen Waynesville spread it out. Zay takes advantage. Burst right there. Loose ball in the backcourt. Parkview gets back control of it.
And Tigers hustle back, get down there, get set in their defense.
Clark with the ball out front.
Yeah, they're going to get Avant there. I thought there was a lot of contact. Late whistle, but there was a lot of contact. Well never mind. They're going to give that to Zay. I thought that was going to get on the bump there on Avant. Zay's first.
Michael Lewis checks into the game, back into the game. So Parkview to inbound underneath their own goal here. B. Wheatley with the bucket there for Parkview. Ties us back up at 10. Michael Lewis to bring the ball across half court for Waynesville. Michael Lewis, nice little drive. Oh!
Michael Lewis jump stops, plays off 2 feet. He's able to get 2 points right down there in the middle.
Well, it shows you spreading out that zone. You're going to have some chances to attack right there. There's Dante Taylor. Michael Lewis brings it across, kicks Hunter O'Neill right back to Lewis. Lewis, a little drive, kick to the corner. Jared Hyatt for 3.
That's going to be timeout, quick timeout there by Coach Dally from Parkview. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Well, this last several trips down the floor, we've seen this, Coach Hollins. I absolutely like this. Coach Phil spreading that zone out, gets the guard up top to attack. 2 people have got to come in to stop him, because twice when they didn't, we went right down the lane for the easy
exactly
2.
Right.
Now they've got to bring help, and it leaves somebody open. The Tigers kicking it to the open guy. And 3, 4 different Tigers already with a 3-point bucket on the evening.
Well, that's just playing that inside-out game right now. And you look, Parkview's got us outsized a little bit in there too. From watching them warm up, from watching what we've seen, didn't necessarily think the Tigers would be that much quicker than the Vikings. But so far in the first quarter, they have been.
Really have been. And really haven't heard a whole lot out of Dante Taylor tonight.
Michael Lewis gets a hand on the ball, knocks it out of bounds. Ball will remain with the Parkview Vikings.
It looks like number 13, A.J. Martin, checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers.
Telling you, if you're scoring along with us at home, as much substitution as Coach Pills does, you better have an extra pencil sitting there. And we see a lot of guys.
Clark dribbles up, takes the 3, not there. Long rebound, going to be pulled down by the Vikings. Swing right there, pass to Taylor, taken away. Michael Lewis keeps his feet.
Nice decision there by Michael.
Pull it out, set it
Well,
up.
he wasn't completely under control with the ball after picking it up off that steal. Just slow it down, get control of things.
No, but fantastic footwork for Lewis to get down and get
the
control
ball. Yes,
of that ball.
Very much so.
Coach Pills looks like he wants to play for the last shot of the quarter. Waynesville Tigers currently up by 3, 15-12. Michael Lewis kicks to the corner. Von Hill just a little bit long, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your Waynesville Tigers on top, 15-12.
Right here at court warming 2020 at the end of the first quarter. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
Is it time for a TTSN Sports Update?
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page, Tiger TV Facebook. For all the news, it is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page?
As I look across here at the fancy jackets that were available for purchase last year, I'm going to say Rhythm Nation head coach Leanne Christek.
Well, we know Leanne likes the Tiger TV Facebook page, but we're going to have a celebrity-like
Celebrity?
of the Tiger TV Facebook page tonight. It's Brandon Beck, the official meteorologist of the Ozark Conference. He likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. When he wants to know what's going on in Waynesville, he's checking out Facebook on Tiger TV. This is what we're going to talk about on our little sports update right here tonight. First of all, want to let everybody know, junior varsity girls basketball tournament here at Waynesville tomorrow, the finals, not happening. Nobody's coming here. Don't come down here. The weather could be horrific in the morning. We're not letting anybody get out. If you were planning on going to Camdenton to watch 8th grade basketball tomorrow, don't go. It's happening tonight. It's already happened. You've missed it. If you were going to go watch swimming tomorrow, forget about it, okay? It's not going to happen. Brandon Beck is warning the Ozark Conference. Don't get out. Don't have anything. Let's all stay at home. Fix a big old pot of stew tomorrow. Sit back and watch a little football on our sister station, NBC and CBS. And I'm telling you, Matt, that's all coming from Brandon Beck. And, you know, some of his weather advice in the past has affected Ozark Conference competition. And he just wants us to be safe. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. I know you're out there watching tonight.
Always listening to the voice of reason. All right, did we get a foul called there as we get back underway for the second quarter action here? They're going to get A.J. Martin with that foul call, just his first. Waynesville Tigers, as we said, on top by 3 here, 15-12. Durant out top, a name that I thought we would hear a lot and really have not heard much. Waynesville Tiger defense doing a really nice job so far against Durant as he goes up. Jumper, no good, and loses it out of bounds. I'm sorry, Dante Taylor.
I thought Kevin Durant was who I was thinking you were talking about.
Well, no. Now, I have a feeling Kevin Durant would probably do pretty well in high school basketball right now.
Probably could. Matt, information for those 8th grade fans that were preparing to go up there tomorrow. 8th grade Tigers bring home a third-place trophy at the Camdenton Laker 8th grade Invitational. Word just in from assistant Tiger coach Eric Christek. He's made that trip, and they're headed home before the weather strikes.
3 ball for Von Hill. Puts the Tigers up 6. Oh.
And that's going to be an offensive foul. He lowered that shoulder, ran over Michael Lewis. Nice job defensively by Lewis.
I was worried right there because when Michael got run over, it pushed him into the guy with the ball. I was worried they were going to call Michael for that foul, but that is the right call. Hill quickly gets the ball across. Michael Lewis going to set it up on the offensive end for the Tigers. Eric Morris back up top to Lewis. Swings to Hill. Tigers patiently working this ball across the top right here.
Tigers
Eric Morris going to make him come pick him up. I like that move right there. Make him come get you. Open something up here.
Tigers taking the air out of the ball right here.
Well, and the Tigers holding on to a 6-point lead right here. As long as Parkview's not going to do anything, is Jared Hyatt. Oh, rattles in and out.
But what a tip by A.J. Martin.
A.J. Martin, master on the glass right there. Taylor with the drive. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot.
Wow, what a tip.
Well, and we've seen A.J. ran track for us. He's multi-sport athlete here. It's I don't know if there is, but AJ's got to be one of the top 2 or 3 most athletic kids we have in this high school. All right, little full pressure here applied for the first time by Parkview tonight. Morse into the corner. Finds Hyatt. Swing it around.
Lewis makes his way back up top.
Jared Hyatt
Yeah.
getting.
And we're going to get. Yep, we are going to get a foul.
Well, and that's what I think.
Well, it kind of saved Jared. He got that one dribble pickup, and he was kind of in no man's land.
Well,
so.
but you see the game plan that Coach Pills is having the guys execute right here, and it's taking the air out of the ball. And I think Parkview's getting a little frustrated, getting a little jumpy. We go up top. Nice job right there,
Wow.
Michael Lewis, to get up there and get that ball. Avant Hill for 3 from the corner. Won't go. Oh. Thought that might have gone off the hand of the Parkview Vikings there, but they're going to say off of Eric Morris's hand.
Jaden Smith, Hunter O'Neill checking back in for the Tigers.
Green to inbound for the Parkview Vikings. Taylor's going to bring it across half court. Nice. Michael Lewis kicks to Hunter O'Neill. Hunter O'Neill
off
for
the
3.
front of the rim.
Taylor right now really looking to drive that ball inside. Bounce pass underneath. Gets it across. It's going to be Tolliver off the glass for 2. Cuts the Waynesville lead to 3 as Michael Lewis gets it back across half court for the Waynesville Tigers. Over Avant Hill now. That's Zay. Zay MacArthur, turnaround jumper in the lane.
Zay tried to pass it out to all 4 guys and then said, well, I guess I'll just score.
I like that option right there. He did real well with it. Taylor down underneath, a little too far under.
That's going to be a foul on Taylor, I believe. Hunter O'Neill holds his position. Taylor a little bit out of control when he missed that. He tried to go through Hunter O'Neill to get that ball back, and it just didn't work out that way.
Elijah Whitley checking back into the game for the Parkview Vikings. Zay MacArthur very quickly down to the other end.
Zay gets it back. Gets it taken, gets it back.
Vaughn Hill for 3, just a little bit long, and it's going to be out of bounds off the hands of the Waynesville Tigers. And it looks like Green's going to inbound here for the Parkview Vikings. Green gets it in. Taylor's going to bring it across.
22-17, 3:30 left here in the first half of basketball court warming 2020.
Green puts up the 3 ball off the back of the rim, no good. Michael Lewis jumps up, grabs the rebound, but loses the handle on it right there. Gets out of bounds, so Parkview's going to get it. Looks like number 35, Hunter Poole, checking into the game for the.
That's going to be Sean Barber.
That's Sean Barber, number 35. Sean, just a freshman, I believe.
Just a freshman.
All right, Green to inbound for the Vikings. Parkview working the ball around, not finding many seams in that Waynesville defense tonight. Long three goes up from the outside off the back of the rim, no good.
And Zay gets the rebound, throws it back off of a Parkview Viking. Tigers will keep the ball.
Boy, heads up play right there by MacArthur. Quick as lightning to get over there and get it. Realizes his momentum's taking him out of bounds. Turns around and knocks it off the Parkview Viking to keep the possession with Waynesville.
We're going to get a reach in there. That's Taylor.
Taylor there.
Well, he did. Big difference there. You can get a little contact. When you're out in the front part of that court and you fully extend the arm, they're going to call it. Even a blind ref's going to get that one. I mean, that's probably as obvious a call as you can get.
That's going to cause Taylor to take a seat with 2 fouls here. Still 2:44 left to play in the first quarter. Barber gets it back to Lewis. Lewis, a little drive in the lane, a little jumper.
He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
I believe they're going to get Tolliver for that one, but they are, and it's going to be 2 for Tolliver.
2 for Tolliver.
So second foul on Tolliver, also the 6th team foul. That's a shooting foul, so Michael Lewis is going to go to the line shoot 2. But the next foul is going to put the Tigers in the bonus here. Michael Lewis at the line, just a little long on the first one. Lewis set, ball's on its way. Michael makes the second, pushes the Waynesville lead back to 6. Clark up top, ball tipped.
Lewis got a hand on it. Tigers weren't able to pick it up, but boy, it just makes the offense uncomfortable when you just get a hand on it here and a hand on it there.
Clark still looking for room inside, not there. Swings it over. Green now being backed up. Ball goes up from the corner, and it's going to be 3. Going to be Johnson for 3. MacArthur now brings it across half court for the Tigers. Ball's going to be loose, and they're going to call back court.
Over and back.
All right, Parkview working it around. Clark into the lane, no good off the glass. Ball's loose, going to be picked up by the Parkview Vikings. Looks like they're going to reset and look for another opening. Tolliver back into the game for the Parkview Vikings. Coach, I don't know what his stats are. It's not on my sheet here, but that is a large young man.
He definitely is.
As he sets the screen right there for Johnson, who hits the pull-up jumper, trims the Waynesville lead down to 1. MacArthur and Lewis in the backcourt, going to bring it across. As we're under a minute to play here in first half action. Michael Lewis swings to MacArthur. Back up top to Lewis. Lewis going to let a long 3 go off the glass. Clark right there, MacArthur, and he gets the timeout. What a heads-up play.
So it's going to be a 30-second timeout there.
Boy, Zay MacArthur, I know he's fast. But you watch him in the game and you think, holy cow, that's a whole nother gear of fast. As he tips the ball right there, dives on it to get control, and immediately straight to the timeout. He knows he's got Parkview Vikings on top of him. Immediately to call the timeout. Heads up play by the young man.
Matt working on checking in up at Jefferson City as the Lady Tigers are taking on the Lady Jays from Jefferson City tonight. Lady Jays from Jefferson City this past week ranked number 25 in the nation on Max Preps. We're under 20 seconds here in the first half. Tigers a 4-point lead. You know they'd like to get that basket at the buzzer, extend it, and go in at half.
Michael Lewis, he's going to drive, go off the glass. What a nice job right there.
Lewis gets the 2. It's going to be a desperation shot here at the end. It's going to be a little long. So the Tigers are going in at halftime with a 28-22 lead over the Parkview Vikings here at Court Wilmington 2020. We're going to give everybody a chance to take a little breather, grab them something out of the refrigerator, and we'll be back. 10 minutes for second half Tiger action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to second half action here from Waynesville High School as the Waynesville Tigers lead the Parkview Vikings 28-22 here at Court Warming 2020. Matt, nice half of basketball for your Waynesville Tigers.
Absolutely. I think when you looked at it, kind of having an idea and talking to Eric, and I know you visit with Coach Pills, but it's pretty plain to see when the Tigers come out of the get-go, they're going to slow this down. They're going to spread Parkview out. They're going to work it around and take a shot that we want to take. And I think Parkview very impatient at times in that first half. Definitely looked frustrated of the Tigers spreading that out, trying to kind of take some air out of the ball.
And that's exactly right. I think that's part of what Coach Pills is trying to get with that. He's wanting to slow things down. He's wanting to spread things out. And one of the big things, it does frustrate the defense when you do that.
Well, and Coach, looking through our viewers down there, watching from Robbins Air Force Base, the one and only Tony Powell. Want to send a big shout out to him.
Matt, having a little struggle with one of our sister stations up in mid-Missouri, the one broadcasting the Waynesville Lady Tigers, have a little difficulty getting scores and stuff from them. Could be due to just the unbelievable weather that the state of Missouri is experiencing currently. Someone's up there watching Lady Tiger basketball. If you give us a shout out, shoot me a text or something, we'd like to know, have score update if you're up there watching.
All right, open up the second half here. Parkview Vikings come down, get a bucket, gonna cut the lead to 4. Michael Lewis quickly down the other end. Eric Morris back to MacArthur. Tipped up. Nice job right there. Zay able to hold the handle on it. Morris dribbles in. Oh, nice.
Jaden Smith.
Jaden's all alone right there.
Well, it's the third time we've seen somebody in there all alone right in that
I think
spot.
Jaden, kind of like what we saw earlier, a little surprised to think he's all alone in there. 3 ball goes up from the outside, no good. Eric Morse jumps up, pulls down the rebound for the Waynesville Tigers, gives it to MacArthur, and he's going to bring it across half court. Michael Lewis, a little trouble right there, gets it off Jaden.
Tell you the difference here, Parkview's extended that defense now. Not letting the Tigers get real comfortable out there. Nice offensive board there by Jaden Smith.
Michael Lewis over to the side. Back underneath.
Nice,
up and off the glass.
Nice little turnaround there.
Well, I know we're up and going with our preseason workouts and track right now, but I noticed the other day in practice, looking down the basketball, really working on that contact inside. It had coach down there with a football arm pad, kind of pushing on him, anticipating that contact. Exactly right there. Contact hard up through it off the glass. Jaden, what a nice job.
Parkview short again on that three-pointer.
Three-pointer won't go there for Eric Morris. Quickly to the other end come the Parkview Vikings. Clark up top. Pass it inside. A little drive kick back outside. And we're going to get a foul.
They're going to get Zay. He reached in. Come in from behind. I think Zay thought he was going to come in from behind, just put it down. Came in from behind as he was trying to pass it back out. Got a little piece of the arm there. Be Zay's second foul. If it's any consolation, Zay didn't mean to.
Going to be the second foul on Zay. First team foul here for the Waynesville Tigers. Parkview to throw it in, gets it up top to Taylor. Taylor, a little drive, pull-up jumper at the free throw line, won't go. A little putback won't go for Parkview.
We're going to get a foul. Yeah. Tigers kept that ball alive. Hunter O'Neill kept that ball alive, and Jaden was able to get it when it was loose. They're going to get a foul.
Going to get Whitley with that call. His first, team first here for the Parkview Vikings. MacArthur down to the other end. Swings it, Michael Lewis, long three. Rattles around, falls off. Rebound comes to Parkview, and quickly to the other end come the Parkview Vikings. Taylor going to take it himself. Going to get fouled. I think they're going to get Sheen Butler Lawson for that. But we talked about that frustration in Taylor having good games against Waynesville in the past. He looks a little frustrated off of his game right now.
I believe they got Hunter O'Neill with that foul.
Did they get
I
Hunter?
thought the same thing. I thought they could get Sheen coming in from behind. Hunter got himself a little discombobulated underneath there, and that's where the contact was.
Taylor at the line. He's going to make the first. Green checking back into the game for the Parkview Vikings. Also number 23, Zogan checking back in. Sheen Butler Lawson, MacArthur swings to Lewis. And the Tigers go back to working it around the outside here. Push inside, Jaden.
Oh, Sheen back underneath there was wide open.
Hunter
O'Neill with three.
O'Neill.
Extends that lead to 10 for the Tigers. Oh, Michael Lewis.
Oh,
Michael got a hand on it, and then another hand on it, and he ended up out of bounds.
well, Green and Lewis both right there. Thought he might be able to tip it around and get a hold of it. Goes out of bounds off his hand. Green to inbound for the Parkview Vikings.
Oh,
Ooh.
they're going to get Zay on that foul. It's going to be three
Gonna
on
be
Zay.
3 on MacArthur. They're going to say the basket's good, so Taylor's going to go to the line to shoot free throw. It's up and it's good. Trims the Waynesville lead to 7.
Sheen Butler Lawson checks back in the game.
Yeah,
Yep. A little push there. Lewis lost. From our angle, you couldn't see it. That's why Lewis lost his balance over there. It's like shoving a guy in a pool.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. Now we're going to get an offensive foul called on the Tigers. They're going to call Avant Hill on that inbounds play for the offensive foul. Referee's getting full use of the whistle here in the second half. Parkview working the ball around. Tiger defense still not much at all in there tonight. Long.
Wow. Little.
Boy, that looked like a rush shot.
It was a different looking shot.
Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to the Tigers, and back on offense come your Waynesville Tigers. Michael Lewis with the ball up top. Bounce pass over to Hill. Hill looks underneath, finds Jaden
Nice
hard
job.
off the glass.
We got Jaden going back door. Parkview totally lost Jaden on that offensive trip.
3 ball goes up from the outside, no good off the glass. Michael Lewis comes out with the rebound.
Yeah, got underneath that. It's going to be a carry. It's going to turn that ball back over to Parkview.
Just took a big bounce. I don't think Michael intended for that. Took a big bounce off the court. Michael trying to keep that hand on top. All right, so Johnson inbound for the Parkview Vikings. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor's going to bring it across half court for the Parkview Vikings. Clark puts up a long 3, no good off the back of the iron. It's going to be out of bounds. Two
Waynesville.
The Waynesville Tigers. Boy, I was worried that might have been on us.
Well, I was a little bit too. Tigers did a great job blocking out. Nobody grabbed the ball.
Bond Hill quickly gets it down. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Johnson, Parkview, so the ball stayed with the Waynesville Tigers.
Matt, TTSN Sports Fan of the Year last year, Angie Pills checking in with us live via the TTSN Sports Network on Facebook.
Boy, I know it. Coach Pills and the whole family live there in the neighborhood, and I know how proud she is of that decal on the back of her car, that TTSN Sports Fan decal. Nobody wears it prouder than Angie Pills.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Michael Lewis swings to Von Hill, back up top to Lewis. And Tigers once more, I like this. Take it, spreading that defense out. Hunter O'Neill, off the front
Pass
of the
was just
iron.
a little, made Hunter move just a little bit, and they threw that shot off.
Clark puts up the long three.
No, that was short. You could see it, and it just shot straight down at just a bad bounce of the basketball right there, Matt.
Yeah.
Some people would call that a travesty.
It's going to be the third foul on Sheen Butler-Lawson. Fifth team foul for the Waynesville Tigers. And it's going to send Taylor to the line to shoot one follow-up shot here. And he misses. Sheen Butler-Lawson gets up there, grabs the rebound. Michael Lewis now going to bring the ball across half court for the Waynesville Tigers. Wow, a lot of contact for no whistle right there. Into the corner, Hunter O'Neill kicks it back up top to Michael Lewis as we've got 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Sheen strong underneath. Vaught finds him strong off the glass right there. I like it.
Oh, almost a steal there.
Almost. Sheen Clark off the glass, no good. Hunter O'Neill with the rebound. Michael Lewis quickly up the floor to Sheen Butler-Lawson.
Nice job there. Sheen, nothing there.
Not going to force
it. Back
it.
out there, 9-point lead. Let's bring it back up top and see if we can get a good basket.
Tigers working it around as we're just about 1 minute left to play here in the third quarter. Looks like Tigers are going to be content to take this full minute if you're going to let them.
I was going to say, if you let them, Sheen stand there for a minute. I got a feeling.
Clark comes out. Jaden going to go underneath. It's going to be Tolliver knocks it out, and he's definitely celebrating the block, but the ball's going to stay with the Waynesville Tigers. So Eric Morse, number 33, underneath the goal to inbound for the Tigers. Hunter Poole checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. Looks like Jared Hyatt on the floor. Michael Lewis, Sheen Butler-Lawson, and Eric Morris are your 5 Tigers. Michael Lewis going to put up the three. Oh, off the front of the rim, no good.
Who's that foul on? It's on Jared Hyatt.
Wow, I did not see that.
Well, he was pointing at Jared, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure what Jared kind of came in the backside of that play, but he wasn't.
I thought they were getting Taylor clearing out there, but Sheen Butler-Lawson. Yeah. Oh!
Sheen got a little surprised that hit him right in the hand. I think he was looking to tip it forward.
All right. Zay MacArthur checking back into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. Green to inbound here on the near side for the Parkview Vikings. He's going to go backcourt, and now it looks like Taylor's going to bring it across slowly. Now it looks like Mr. Taylor may be content to take the last shot. Clark kicks it over to Johnson on the wing. Back out top. And Clark's going
15.
to reset the offense for the Parkview Vikings as they look like they will play for the last shot here in the third quarter. Clark loses a handle on it. Running out of time. He's going to throw one up off the glass. No good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter.
You know what that means. The Tigers are up 39-30, and it's time for our TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news. It is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
I'm going to go with our court-warming king and queen, Jonathan Motherwell, and our own Kate.
Matt, you have zero idea how close you were that time.
How can it not be Motherwell and Katie Spencer?
You were close.
Oh, man.
They were our king and queen tonight. But, you know, none of this happens this week without the work of Trish Foster. And Trish Foster loves the Tiger TV Facebook page. She liked it before they were even teaching here. They were in Warsaw and still liking the Tiger TV Facebook page.
That's dedication.
That is. That is looking into the future of what's going to happen in your life, and that's what happened. Trish, excellent job this week on all the activities, leading student government, and all the activities we had, the pep assembly, the game today, the days each week, the dress-up days, and all the competitions and everything. We want to send a big congratulations out. Her first time doing that here at Waynesville, and did an absolute awesome job. And, yes, our king and queen, Jonathan
Motherwell and Katie Spencer.
We want to send a big congratulations out to them. They'll be watching us for years to come right there on the TTSN Sports Network.
Boy, they're going to get Jared Hyatt called with the second foul right there, and is once again going to put Taylor at the line for the conventional three-point play.
And that one is good. That 10-point lead is now a 6-point lead here in the early goings of quarter number 4.
Michael Lewis quickly gets it across. Taylor comes in behind him, knocks it out of bounds, so the ball will stay with the Waynesville Tigers right there. Eric Morse to inbound, going to go backcourt to Zay MacArthur. Zay brings it across for Waynesville. Finds Eric Morris. Gets it over. Jared Hyatt going to put up the three ball a little long. Rebound comes to the Parkview Vikings, and Taylor brings it across quickly for the Vikings. Gives it off to Green. Green goes in the lane. Little pull-up jumper won't go. Pulled down by Jared Hyatt.
Jared, nice job on defense there. Gets a hand in his face and then blocks him out. Tigers looking for a good look this trip down the court, I think.
Sheen Butler-Lawson kicks it up top. Morris, a little drive and kick back. Michael Lewis now. Going to throw it up. Tigers working it around. I like the decisions here when it's not there, not forcing it.
Ooh, nice little turnaround by Zay MacArthur. Well, right there, you know, Sheen goes back door, gets a lob pass, but he's underneath the basket. Then try to force something up.
Parkview Vikings put up a long three off the front of the rim, no good. Ball's loose underneath. I think they're going to get Michael Lewis with the foul on Taylor. It's going to be Michael's first, but it is going to be team foul number 7, so that's going to put Parkview in the 1-and-1.
Well, I don't, you know, you get 2 guys down there, 3 or 4 guys down there scrambling for the ball, and all of a sudden somebody pulls it out of there, and you call a foul. It's a tough foul to get called on you, but.
All right, so Taylor at the line. First one's up, and it's good. Second one on the way, and it's good as well. So that's going to trim the Waynesville lead to 6, 41-35, 6.5 minutes left to play here in this game. Tigers get it down. Michael Lewis going to drive. He's going to get fouled. Not sure if they're going to get Green or if they're going to get Jackson here. Two guys. They're going to get Jackson. They both kind of sandwiched in together right there. I wasn't sure who they were calling it on.
Nice little inbound to Jaden Smith.
Jaden's so strong.
Wasn't
going
sure
right
he didn't
back.
get fouled trying to catch that ball. Oh, and then he gets the swat on the other end.
Nice job by Jaden to get up and block Taylor right there. Green on the outside, feeds right back into Taylor. Taylor, turn around, no good. Eric Morse.
Couldn't use the backboard there, Matt.
Nope. Eric, nice job to put him right on his back. The only way Taylor had to look at it was to come
Zay
right
MacArthur,
through him.
They're going to call an offensive foul on Zay. And Zay cleared out with that elbow. And, yep, that's going to be his fourth.
Whitley checking back into the game, number 1 for the Parkview Vikings. All right, Taylor's going to bring it across half court here for Parkview. Johnson sets up a little screen, tries to get him past Michael Lewis. Tigers fight through.
Oh, that's going to be blocked.
Sheen Butler Lawson gets
three-pointer. It's going to be blocked. Doesn't happen very often. You don't see that very often. It took so long to get that shot off.
Sheen got a lot of that.
Well, yeah.
Parkview gets the ball inbounds to Green. Green trapped in the corner right there, dishes out. Now Taylor kicks it all the way across to Johnson. He puts up the 3.
We're going to get a timeout by Parkview.
It looks like it's going to be a full.
It's going to be a full timeout. Matt, while we're taking this timeout, we want to recognize our crew tonight under the direction of the incomparable,
the illustrious,
and the illuminal
Tim Wallace. Yeah, now, Coach, I was watching last night, and I noticed that the mouth of the South, Mark Wilson, didn't know that little routine when we describe
we got to work
Tim
on
Wallace.
this. We got to work on this with Mark. The mouth of the South comes up here, and I'm going to tell you, he gets his game face on, and sometimes, you know, he just loses it. He gets so involved in these matches. You know, once again, we got Brandon Beck out there, huge TTSN Tiger TV fan. With this weather, helping protect and everything. Tim Wallace is working tonight on a skeleton crew.
Absolutely.
You know, he had a couple. He's got a couple kids that couldn't make it. You know, just because of this weather. You know, right now you could turn around. It could be anything. It could happen at a moment's notice. And we have he has 2 people under his direction tonight. He's got Kat James, Alex Rudolph. They're down here and they are working their tails off right here to bring you at home, Court Warming 2020. Tim came down there. I was watching him last night furiously putting stuff together as we were having some networking difficulties. Tim, just an outstanding job. Tim Wallace loves Tiger Nation more than any human being on planet Earth. I'm telling you, he'll do anything for Tiger Nation.
Well, and you know, the Postal Service, rain, sleet, snow, or hail, Tim Wallace will do all that and more.
Oh, hey, floods. I mean,
Snowmageddon, Iceageddon, nothing slows this man down.
Matt, I happened to make a visit out to Tim Wallace's house the other day, and something that I couldn't find Tim. He was out back. You know what he was working on?
Chainsaw carving.
Ark. He's building an ark just so if he needed that to get here sometime to bring
now,
a broadcast.
full size or mini?
Huh? He had 2 going.
Tigers get the ball in bounds right there. Oh! Ball gets loose. Green gets a hold of it, kicks it to Taylor. Ugh, 2 points right there.
That's going to cuts that Tiger lead to 3. Lewis is going to get fouled.
They're going to get Durant. I think that's going to be Durant. Going to get Taylor. No. They're going to get Johnson with that foul. Wow. Johnson putting up the 3 ball, not there. Michael Lewis grabs the board for the Waynesville Tigers. Waynesville Tigers on top, 43 to 30.
Slow this down a little bit.
Absolutely. Well, you look at the game plan the Tigers have executed against a very good Parkview Vikings team here tonight. Hunter O'Neill drains the 3.
Huge 3 right there for Hunter O'Neill.
3 ball goes up from the corner for Parkview, no good. Pulled down by Zay MacArthur. Zay quickly to the other end. Hunter O'Neill in the lane. Not there. Parkview quickly flies to the other end. Oh!
Yes! It's an offensive foul. Nice job by Michael Lewis as he gets position. Wow. Michael had position, and he took it. Took it right to the chest.
Michael Lewis gets it across. Hunter O'Neill. MacArthur swings to Lewis. And the Tigers going to pull it back, work it around here. I like this right here by Waynesville. Spreading that defense out. Mike's going to drive, kicks it back. Right to the Parkview Vikings. They're going to go down and off the glass for 2.
Lewis is going to get fouled this time.
They're going to get Johnson on that far side with the arm. And that's going to put the Waynes, I believe that's going to put the Tigers in the 1-and-1. It shows, yes.
Yes, Tigers will be in the 1-and-1. 18 fouls.
So that'll put Michael Lewis at the line. Front end, shots up, and it's good.
League gets back to 5.
And Michael
6.
follows with the other one. Good. And we're going to get a full timeout right here. I think Coach Pills wants to talk to the guys and tell them, hey, slow it down.
Well, he wants to get the guards to take their time to bring it up. There's no reason to rush.
You see the Waynesville Tiger cheer right there under the direction of Coach Shauna Smith. Got the student section over there dancing with them. Coach, we talked a lot about today, but here at the game, look at that student section. Nice group of kids over there tonight. You've got Jim Stockman and the Tiger band up there.
Oh, it's huge. It's nice group, and they're all out here, and they all know what kind of weather's coming, and it's here, and they're still here.
But they know the incomparable Tim Wallace is here, and worst comes to worst, we can just get in one of his 2 arcs.
He don't have his arcs here. He's not building them at the school. He's tech guy.
Right.
He's not art guy at the school. Maybe that's what he teaches at night.
Arc building?
Arc building. We can probably find somebody out there who wants to sign up for one of his night classes.
All right, we're back to action. Parkview has the ball, down by 6. Long 3 from the outside, no good. Rebound, Jared Hyde gets in there. We're going to get a foul. I think they're going to get green.
I'm going to tell you something. That foul right there could not have came at a better time.
So he takes Eric Morris out. Sheen Butler-Lawson checking back into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. And we're still going to be in the 1-and-1 at the other end. Whoa, we're going to switch shooters, and they're going to say that was against Jared Hyatt. I thought it was against Eric. Eric thought it was against Eric. He went to the line. Jared Hyatt's going to shoot the free throws. It's off the top, rattles around, no good. Rebound comes to Taylor. He brings it across quickly for the Parkview Vikings. Parkview Vikings still trail by 6. Under 3 minutes to play here in the game. Taylor with the ball out front. Swings it across inside to Green. Finds Johnson in the corner. Johnson puts up the 3 ball. MacArthur has the ball for the Tigers. Coach Pills calling the play in.
Tigers up 3. Kind of leaving Morris alone out there for a little bit. Oh. They're going to say it's a jump ball. I can see that. Jared thought he got fouled.
Number 34, big guy Tolliver checking back into the game for the Parkview Vikings here.
What's his first name? Big guy? No, you said.
The big guy,
the big
Tolliver.
Guy.
Starts with a J according to the online roster I found.
It's a 1-point ball game. Parkview gets a hand on that inbounds pass, is able to turn it into 2 points. Coach Pills wants a timeout. We're just under 2 minutes. Tiger lead has went from 10 to 1 quickly, Matt. Tigers will come out of this with the ball.
Well, and it's kind of what we expected. This Parkview team, definitely a very good team. Not gonna fall behind and just let it go. They're gonna fight. They're gonna scrap. They're gonna claw all the way back through. Trim this lead to 1. I think Coach Pills again just want to calm the guys down, talk through. Hey, this is our game plan. This is what we're looking to do at this end of the floor. On defense, this is what we're looking at.
No, and I think you're exactly right. I think that's, Coach is wanting
Tigers have done a fantastic job tonight executing the kind of game I think you've got to play against these Parkview Vikings. Tigers have done a nice job of sticking to the script. Got to do it for a couple more minutes.
Well, you talk about that nice job. That's a tough script to stick to.
Oh, absolutely.
And when we've gotten off of it, it's a great script tonight. If you're writing a play tonight, if you're writing a book tonight, if you're writing a movie.
No. That's the summer school classes that think comparable. Playwriting and movie productions during the summer.
That's true, but that's Coach Pills wrote a script for tonight. And every time we've gotten off of it a little bit, Parkview's been able to edge back in. We need 1 minute and 57 seconds of a masterpiece right here.
I think Mr. Wallace does the painting classes in the fall.
He's Bob Ross certified. Lewis takes it down the lane, gets the roll to fall.
All right, Tigers quickly back on defense here. Goes into the corner. Johnson puts up the 3 off the front of the rim. No good.
Good job by Hunter O'Neal.
Hunter O'Neal.
Yeah, there's going to be a foul. I first didn't hear the whistle.
I didn't either. I was worried they weren't calling it. It's going to be 3 on Taylor.
Zay MacArthur will go to the line. He's going to be shooting 2. He's earned a double bonus. Saw Coach Pills over there. He's imploring his defense.
Right.
Get things under control there. Second one's good.
Nice job by Zay right there.
5-point
Not 2
lead.
big free throws. Taylor gets it across half court for Parkview. 1:27 remaining in the game. Into the corner.
Nice job, Hunter O'Neal. Nice job.
Ball.
And that's gonna, oh my!
His toes were on the line.
That Hunter and Jalen did such a great job right there.
Johnson, three-ball, long
he
three.
drains it.
It's going to trim the lead to 2. Some very nice shooting on the outside tonight for Johnson and Parkview.
Oh, mercy.
Tigers taking a little air out of it, like this move right here by Coach Pills.
So he takes it to the hole. Oh, it doesn't get the roll. He doesn't get the roll. 2-point ball game here. We're under 40 seconds.
3-ball from the corner.
It's going to be, oh. It's going to be Tiger ball.
Wow,
32 seconds left. Tigers up 2. Well, if you haven't buckled up by now, you fell out of your chair. I'm just going to tell you.
Well, I'm out of my chair. You can't sit in your chair this game like this.
Here we go. Tigers ball. 2-point lead. Exciting court warming 2020, I'm going to tell you.
Woo. Catch my breath for a second.
This right here is why a guy gets out of bed every morning.
Wait a minute. Yesterday you were supposed to get out of bed for what, the 106 match? Is that what it was?
Sometimes it's the 106 match. Hey, that was the main event last night.
It was, and boy,
well,
credit Mr. McDaniel. Holy cow. Almost had him pinned within, what, about the first 30 seconds that got out of bounds. Referee brings him back, and in the next 20 seconds,
boom,
McDaniel does have the pin.
And that's a win for the Tiger Wrestling Squad last night over. Hey, that's a big win. That's a big win over one of the Power 4. They beat the Rolla Bulldogs last night.
All right, as we're set to go here, Mike, 32.2 ticks on this clock. Tigers going to have the ball. 2-point lead.
O'Neal's going to throw it in bounds. Gets it into MacArthur.
MacArthur brings it across here for the Waynesville Tigers.
O'Neal with the 3.
Jaden in the lane, turn back in, won't go.
Yeah,
O'Neal for the tip.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so 13-3. Coach, this is not over. Tigers holding on to a 4-point lead here, 13.3. We're into another timeout.
And the big thing right now is Parkview does have 3 timeouts.
Right.
And you look at that, you go 15 seconds, quick basket and a timeout.
Right.
We're right back to where we were. So the Tigers need to, I'm going to guess here, the Tigers are going to put some pressure up on the ball, token pressure, make them pick the ball up, make them dribble the ball, take some time off the clock in the backcourt.
Take some time off, and for whatever you do, I know Coach Pill's in there right now, do not foul.
No, they can't. Right now, without a foul, they cannot even tie the ball game up.
Right.
So you just want to milk that clock. You just want to make sure the backcourt takes them 3 seconds longer than it would normally, or 4 seconds longer. Take that time off, and you really, really, really put the pressure on the Parkview Vikings at that point.
But these are those situations where you really see fundamental game management. Who can do the right thing here? Who gets nervous and jumpy and fouls a guy, gives the other team a chance to score.
And right now, as crazy as this may sound, right now Parkview doesn't need a 3.
No.
If they can go down here and attack the hole, they would rather attack the hole and possibly get the foul, stop the clock, and go to the line and make something happen. And they're actually going to go 1 guy up. They're going to bring 3 guys back. Interesting set for the Parkview Vikings.
Tigers spread out a little bit here as you predicted. MacArthur going to come up and put a little pressure
on it.
Just make him bring it across. Kicks it back. Johnson fires the
short.
3. It's short. Ball's loose
They're
inside.
Foul Zay. 6.9. Zay MacArthur will go to the line.
I like the plan right there for the Waynesville Tigers. And what we talked about, I think is the kind of expected, or I expected Parkview to push it inside, try and get the quick 2. Parkview played for the 3. Of course, Johnson's had the hot hand tonight for Parkview.
You had him trailing. You wasn't a bad. That was really a nice drew-up play there by Parkview.
First one doesn't go for MacArthur.
Still a 2-possession game, Matt.
Right. Second one does. Now it's 5 points. Oh, they're going to wave that off.
They're going to.
They say that MacArthur stepped across the line on the shot. They're going to wave that off.
They're waving it off.
So now we get the quick timeout, as you said. Right there, Taylor takes it all the way down, gets the quick 2.
There shouldn't be any time, I don't believe. I think the clock was right on it. I think our clock operator right there was right on it. As soon as that whistle blew, that it was there. I don't think that there's. We'll see. They have 1.7 seconds on the clock. We'll see what happens here. I can't imagine they're going to put any on. I would be shocked if they did.
Right.
I mean,
No, I think you're right. They seemed right on it. So it's going to be Tigers ball up by 2.
2-point game.
1.7. You got to get the ball in.
They're
you know they're going to foul immediately.
They're going to foul immediately. They're going to make they're going to make that catch. Idea is you're going to catch the ball. They're going to foul. That's going to take probably half second.
Half of it off. Yeah.
Half of it off.
And it comes down to fundamentals. You come down to the other end, you're going to get 2 free throws. You knock them both down, the game's done. You knock one of them down, they are going to have a chance, maybe, depending on the time situation, a long heave and a tip or something like that. They are. They're going to put 2/10 back on.
They put 2/10 of a second back on. That right there, I'm going to tell you something. That is the highest level of officiating when you can tell 2/10 of a second off on that play. That's unbelievable. There's going to be Sheen. That's going to be it. That's going to be a ball game. And we're going to have a court-warming 2020 win
All right.
for Waynesville Tigers. It's be a 54-52 win for your Tigers here on court-warming 2020. Matt, we'll be back on the air next Tuesday night. I won't be. I'm going to be on assignment at Jolie Barber, but you're going to be back on the air with the Mouth of the South. Mark Wilson for Waynesville Tiger Wrestling. We want to wish everybody out there a great weekend. Be safe. Check in with Brandon Beck. Find out what's going on with the weather before you even think about leaving the house. And if you don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, it might be a good time to just hunker yourself down at home. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings. We want everybody out there to have a great weekend.